All right, wow, I love the new growth on mangoes. So mangoes, when they get this new little growth spurt that they get, they put out this beautiful flush of leaves, and they're usually all different colors. Almost every mango has a different color new leaf set that it puts out. So this one's really pretty. It's kind of a cinnamon color. And wow, he's even rocking them out there in the super full sun. Let's get out there. Let me see. Squeeze through here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Just mango, just cold rocking new growth. Right out here in the full blazing sun, full afternoon sun. Look at that. There's not even a little burn mark on them. Look at that, perfect flush. Wow. So yeah, I just irrigate these guys, and in fact he's blooming, and this one's setting some fruit. A little bit out of time, but setting a few mangoes. This one is a Prom Kai Maya. So this one's doing really good. The key to success on mangoes is to get them home and get them in the ground. There's another one with some nice growth. This one is a Bombay. Over here we've got this ice cream bean. Mango, he's putting on some new growth. So yeah, the key with these mangoes is to get them home and get them planted almost as soon as you can. And if you'll do that, then they will just jump out of the ground and grow immediately for you. There will be no stalling. That one's starting to get some new growth at the top. That's a Manila. It's a lemon meringue. He's a little bit more in the dark, so it's going to take him a little bit longer to push some new growth. Lemon meringue. Back here is a lemon zest, and this guy's putting on some new flush. It's weird too. I'll show you maybe on the back if I can find one. Sometimes they'll flush half and half. One side will be like lime green, one side will be cinnamon, or one will be red, one will be green on the same side. So sometimes they come out different colors even on their own, even on themselves. Over here we've got a Pride of Valencia. Starting to put on some new growth. This is a really aggressive tree. I've had to really cut this guy back, and then he flushes almost immediately as soon as you do that. So this one's going to be cut down some more, just because how fast it grows. Valencia Pride Mango. Here I've got a Bailey's Marvel. This one's interesting too, because this one has got this trunk that's out here in the full afternoon sun, and he realized that, so he started to put on all this new growth, which just so happened to be right in front of that trunk, because he knows he's cooking. So they're smart. They know where to put their leaves to protect themselves. So now you see he's got this nice set of leaves on his trunk, but he's gotten some pretty good size on him too. He's out here in the full afternoon sun, so he cooks a little bit more than the rest, but he's got some good growth on him. He's still, 12 feet tall. And got this one here. This is a Irwin. And the Pim Sing Mum. One of the bigger mangoes I have. Got a big old elephant's foot. You've got these cogshalls, which are getting some new growth. He's also starting to fill in some of that branching that needed a break from the sun, afternoon sun. Perfect leaves, no scalding. Let's see what else we got. Fruit punch. So this is that one that I got from Don, and it was a frozen clearance Christmas tree, 15 bucks, cut off right there. And so he's grown into a nice little espalier mango. And that is a sunrise mango. Got some new growth on him. Got cinnamon color. Beautiful growth. We got another one back here. Shaded underneath this rainbow eucalyptus, which is now probably going on 30 feet, 40 feet. Beautiful tree. Rainbow eucalyptus. The thing blooms all the time. I don't think it has ever stopped blooming. I think is under constant bloom. Man, he's gotten pretty tall. God, that tree got massive. Very short time period. Hoping that mango will get nice and big underneath him. What else we got? I got another mango back here. It's this one. Hem cigar. He's getting some new growth. On him, he's burning a little bit more. He's a little more yellow, so this one is going to be fed very, very shortly. Because when they get all yellowed out like that, that pale yellow color, then they burn. See, look. And this is just from not enough nitrogen, so I'm going to feed this one. We'll be getting Jay's special treatment here soon. Alright, let's go see what else is in here. Because I like my mangoes green. I like them dark green. Really dark green. Which everybody else hates, but... this is a... What is this one? An Azucar sugar mango. This one's interesting because this is the only mango that I've ever seen that grows like pointed up. Like its leaves point straight up, the new ones. And then what do we got back here besides the kitty? Hi kitty. Bailey's Marvel. This is another pretty good sized one. This one actually, to see him, we got to come up here. And he has some new growth too. On him, he's kind of backdropped by that magnolia behind it, so that fits in really well. And then he's got that mulberry right there, and then I've got another big mango right here. This is a Zill, I believe. Yeah, this is Zill. This one's beautiful. Look at that new flush. That is a... I can't remember them all now. It's getting bad. I don't know. Tag is on there somewhere. Bad parent. Alright. Then we've got this one, which is a Hayden. And the Hayden I just cut back because he gave a full crop of mangoes, and now he's got all this new flush that's starting. So he's going to reflush really well. It's Hayden. It's another Zill. So same thing, I cut him back so he now will fill in all this lower branch area. Remember where I have all these things. This is Alfonso. Mama Alfonso. So she got the best spot back here in the corner. And that one's also got, wow, that's kind of a pinkish cinnamon new growth too. So this one's actually gotten some good size to it. So Alfonso will be perfect in that little corner there for when winter comes. He will not freeze. He will not freeze. Okay. Back this way. This guy, he's another Irwin. He's got some new growth on him too. He's burning a little bit out here in the afternoon sun. So I'm gonna put another peach tree here, which will cover and shade a lot of the different fruit trees that are back there. This is an Ockrung, and he's getting some nice new growth on him too. And focus, there we go. So this one will become a shade tree. I mean, this one's growing fast, really, really fast. So this one will be a nice shade tree for this corner. Kind of shade these two mandarins that are here. See what else is going on in mango land here. Coconut cream. That's kind of a wily one. Like, that thing just kind of grows like an octopus. Kind of flops over. You cut it. It does the same thing. Grows, kind of flops over again. So I'm just gonna leave it like that, because I'm not sure there's any correcting this one. It's kind of like a weeping. Let's call it a weeping mango. All right, back behind him. These ones look really good. I mean, the new flush on this one in particular is insane. Like, look at those big leaves. I mean, that's a happy mango. This is how I like to keep them. So I would rather see them looking like this than that kind of pale yellowy color that people keep them. Look at this. Booyah. And then right next to that one, that blows into a Valkyrie. And look at the new growth on that thing. Wow, that's like a pink. That's like a pink. So that one's flushing really well. And then back up behind it, that's one of my monster mangoes. Back there, that one's gotten some good size to it now. Pretty tall. Yeah, so your mangoes should be all right now currently flushing, or flushing within the next week or so, and that's even if they are in pots. It doesn't really matter. Let's see if I can find some more. So if they haven't, they're going to. This is Marley's. So nothing happening on this one yet, so I expect it to here in the next week or so. This will start filling in some of this lower branching structure. Carrie. cherry mango. This one's kind of floppy like the coconut cream. It's got more of that kind of floppy pattern. So got some new growth on him. This should all green up for me. And then right behind it, I got a sunrise. Oh, wow, sun in my eyes, I should have said, because that's what just happened. So sunrise, mango. And this one, nothing yet, so he should be filling in soon. The Floragon, which is that really tall one in the back, he's got some new flush, and that's the growth winner. Like, this is growing 3 feet in 3 months, so a foot a month, which is unheard of on mangoes. Right in front of me, I've got this ridiculous growth on this one, which is a Maha Chinook. And man, yeah, I just planted this one and boom. Good grief. Like, this is what happens to the mango trees when I plant them here new. They go through reverse transplant shock and they just start to grow immediately out of the box, which is what you're wanting. So he looks good. That's a Jahangar. That one always looks good. That one always looks good. Let's get around to the front of it. Full sun. Huge fruit. Yeah, that Jahangar, that's not a bad one. I got another Marley's here. And this one is going to push some new growth here. So he's going to flush soon. Same with this one. This is a dot mango. I was looking, I thought I saw some new flushing. Yep, he's going to get some new growth here soon. Pretty good sized one. This one's another winner. This is another Pimpsing Mum. And wow, these are like weeds. The Pimpsing Mum and the Floragon are like weeds. So look at this one. All beautiful new growth. So this is one of those ones I was talking about where it'll get different colors of flushes on the same tree. This one's got pinks and cinnamons and greens. And look at that, just all out there in the full sun. So these just got into the afternoon shade. You can see a little bit of burning towards the back here. Let me get to there. A little bit of burning, but not much. He's got his new ones out. Boop! There they are. Another one over here. This is a Cushman. I think Cushman. And this one's got some new growth too. So you always want them to come from the nursery, and then once you get them in the ground, you always want them to start to look better. Like, you never want them to start to decline from how the nursery had them, because if they're declining, well, then obviously they're not growing. So, all right, guys, I want to show you that on mangoes, and know that your mangoes. Oh, I forgot this one. I probably forgot a bunch of them. That's the Spirit of 76. It's got some really pretty growth. It kind of looks like firecrackers, which I guess goes with Spirit of 76. So he's going to get some new stuff up here too, I'm sure. Yep. All right, so guys, go out there and check your mangoes and make sure that they're flushing right now or within a week. They should all be flushing, every one of them. I think I've got probably 99% here. So, yep, little point on mangoes. Thanks for watching, guys.